Okay, hey guys, welcome back to Blender, Intro to Blender episode 5, and in this episode we'll be going over materials. Okay, we'll go over the shading editor, and the material tab. Okay, so let's get started. So, right now I have this pot. Okay, yeah, I call it a pot. I don't know what I was really doing, but so it's a pot. So I'll just call it a pot. So here's my pot, and so let's say I see how like it's all gray. Let's say I don't want it to be a gray pot. Well, if I want a like purple pot, okay, let's go add a material. So in this little like you in this like bar, this box, there's a little ball. Okay, and that's the material properties. So when you click on it, this will show up. Okay, right here it shows all the hierarchy of all the materials that are selected onto this mesh. Okay, and here's this will list all the materials in your scene. Okay, so let's go add a new material. Okay, and I'll call it. Alright, well, you can change it by going here or double clicking on the name. Okay, so let's call it pot with map 1. Okay, because I'll just show you how to add 2. Okay, to this one base mesh. So now that I have this, okay, in this base color, you can change its color. Let's do a nice green, because green's a nice color. But see, it's still looking gray. What if you don't want that? Okay, so press Z and go to material preview, and it'll show you what the material is showing. Okay, so yeah, and then there's also metallic factor, which will make it look more metallic, and roughness, which the roughness will make it either have a light bounce off it more or less. Okay, and yeah, those are two basic really helpful ones. But so now let's say I want to add like the lid to have a different color. Okay, I'll go into edit mode and select only the lid. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now that I have the lid selected, all I'm gonna do is create a new material by going to this plus icon to add a new slot and clicking new. So now we'll create a new material. But if I go out of edit mode, you can see it's still fully green. That's because we haven't assigned it. So now we'll assign the material to it. Now the top is white while the bottom is green. But so now I'll go over the shading tab. Okay, the shading tab up here. When you open this, when you click this button, it'll bring up this view. Right now it has 2 nodes, the material output and the principled BSDF. Okay, so with this, and so this is the main BSDF that it will come when we make a new material. This one is what it says, it's what you'll see, the output. Okay, and with this you can go with the same command, Shift A, or go into add up here. You can add more nodes. Okay, and with these nodes you can plug them into each other to have different outcomes. Like let's say I don't want this principled BSDF, but and I'll go show you what a Voronoi texture does. Okay, so I'll get this distance variable and put it into surface. Oh, now this has dots, but I don't like the dots, so I'll just go with position because I like the position one. And now look at this. Okay, and then you can also add in two different shaders. Like you can have mix shader, which then you can have and then let's get a diffuse BSDF. No, let's actually get a glass one, so we can have a nice glass like shader with this. You know, see? And now it's all shiny like a glass. Okay. But I don't like the glass one though. Maybe let's go switch it to let's go with a new mission. Okay, but like with this though, you can yeah, with this you can use it to make more materials. Like you can make these super advanced materials if you want with the shading editor. I'm not gonna go too in depth with it because it's more of an advanced topic, but I'm just showing you that it's there. Okay, so yeah, that's basically what the shading editor does. Okay, but yeah, so now I'm gonna go back to this green one. Okay, and since right now it's selected on the right one, I'm gonna go click right above it to the green material in this hierarchy, the material hierarchy. Okay, and so now, let's say I wanted a glow. Let's go to the surface shader. This is the shader, and let's go to up here to emission. Okay, and let's change the strength to like 100 and make it back to green. Oh, actually no, let's go with 10. Okay, and I don't like that green. But so yeah, see, green, and now it's glowing, but you can't see the rays. So I'll go up. Yeah. So I'll go to this rendering one, which I'll go over in more depth next episode, and go click blue. And now you could see this. Okay. But so yeah, that's basically what shaders are. You can go use these as different shaders. Okay, but yeah, now okay, what if I want an image? Okay, let me go find an image on Google real quick, because yeah, oh, not that. Let me go find an image. Let's go with we're in Makerspace. Let's go find this one. Okay, let's go get this logo. Okay, and let's go call it Lorian. Okay, so yeah, okay. So with this one, okay, so now I'm gonna go add an image, but this one, so yeah, and so I downloaded the image, and now I'll click this nice little button, this yellow one right next to the color variable, and go to image texture. Oh, I'm doing it for the bottom one. Oh, that's fine. And so I'll go to open, and I'll go get the image that I saved, wherever it is. Okay. Oh yeah, but it's glowing. So I'll go change it to diffuse. But you see how you can't see it? There. That's cause the shading and the shading is all wrong. And the UVs are all wrong, which I'll go over. It's kind of an advanced one, but it's not that bad. Okay. So in the UV editing, I'll just go select it. Okay, and you could see the UVs. Okay, wherever they are. Okay, you can't really see them here. So right now, I'll just go put them on. I'll go click F3 to open up this main command menu, and click Smart UV Project. And now I'll show the UVs on here. So now when I go to the material preview, it should show somewhere here. Alright, let me go check the shading tab really. Okay. Oh yeah, so it didn't get added real quick. Okay. So yeah. So I'll go add a new base color and use the same image. But right now, since I already added it, right now there's this little drop down. When you click on it, it'll show all your images that you already have inside the project. Right, and now here it is. And so with this UV editing, you can use it to you can go scale it, you can rotate them. Okay, you can select only a few if you want and move them individually or scale them individually, and they'll show up here. So they're very nice for texturing. But yeah, so that's basically what that is what UVs are. Okay, and so that's all. That's all basically. And so see you next episode where I'll go over like a more like how to render out your things with cycles and Eevee, and it'll be it's really nice, and I think you'll like it a lot. Okay, so bye.